The next occultist to look into is Theodor Fritsch, who was very instrumental in the founding of the Reich Hammerbund and Germanenorden secret societies. Theodor Fritsch was a German publisher and journalist. His anti-Semitic writings heavily influenced popular German opinion against Jews in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Fritsch was a believer in the absolute superiority of the Aryan race. His opinion was radicalized by the changes brought on by rapid industrialization and urbanization of the Second Industrial Revolution. Fritsch called for a return to the traditional values and customs of the past, which he believed exemplified the essence of the German people. In 1893, Fritsch published one of his most famous works, the Handbook of the Jewish Question, which leveled a number of conspiratorial charges at European Jews and called upon Germans to refrain from intermingling with them. The book was read by millions of Völkisch movement sympathizers. The ideas espoused by Fritsch's work greatly influenced Adolf Hitler and the Nazis during their rise to power after World War I. In 1902, Fritsch founded an anti-Semitic journal called The Hammer, which became the basis of the Reich Hammerbund Society in 1912. The Reich Hammerbund, meaning the Reichshammer League, was founded by Theodor Fritsch in 1912 as an anti-Semitic collective movement. The founding document for the Reichshammerbund had been Willibald Henschel's 1901 book called Varuna, which preached racial purity and anti-Semitism. The aim of the group was to coordinate the activities of the many small anti-Semitic organizations active at the time, and to bring as many of these groups as possible under the banner of the Reichshammerbund. The battle sign of the Reichshammerbund was the swastika, making it one of the first organized Völkisch movements to use the symbol of the swastika. In 1912, Fritsch also established the secret society known as the Germanenorden, or the German Order. The Germanenorden was a clandestine or occult group for leading members of society who wished to work in secret, rather than the Reichshammerbund, which operated more in the open. See, this is for the people who considered themselves more of the higher echelon of society, that didn't want themselves to be seen as operating in such overt racist or Völkisch circles, and they wanted to keep it as an occult society, hidden from the general public. So the Germanenorden was the esoteric or occult, and the Reichshammerbund was the exoteric or operating out in the open. Members of both the Reichshammerbund and the Germanenorden formed the Tool Society in 1918, which eventually sponsored the creation of the Nazi Party. So these are two basically secret societies, and they were obviously influenced by earlier ones of von List and von Lebenfels, and then members of them came together and formed the Tool Society, and there you have the actual creation of the Nazi Party through the Tool Society, which we'll get to. So the next dark occultist and group you have to look at is Rudolf von Sabatendorf.